Good morning.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, friends. I'm meteorologist Heather Bricca, and we have Miss Madison Stoddard.
I'm here, back again.
Yes, and she's just here for one more day, and then Mr. Brendan Kinney will be back joining us for more fun again.
We'll have the whole morning crew here.
Yeah, we'll be back to full capacity.
All of our positions, all our same roles.
Yes, back to regularly scheduled business is what I like to call it. And you'll be back in the field.
Yes, finally.
So we'll talk about what you're going to be doing here after the full forecast, though. We'll have to make people wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
How was your morning so far, Madison?
It was good. You know, I woke up a little bit earlier with you guys, but we had fun this morning.
She's running on not many hours of sleep because she, although it's only a few hours earlier than her usual shift, is completely different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just the workflow is totally different, kind of where I have to be, when I have to be live, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are happy you're joining us. It was so much fun to have you on the morning show.
It was fun this morning.
Yeah, it's a different change, a good change of pace.
Yes.
I loved having Allie last week. A lot of variety for me, but it makes it fun for me. It keeps things different. Yeah. So I'm excited to have Brendan back, though.
Yes.
Hopefully he's excited to have more fun and friendship. Yeah. Maybe he'll grab you in the newsroom to tease what you're doing tomorrow.
Yes, he loves doing that.
He does like doing that. You never know with him.
I know.
Yeah. So let us know where you're watching from. If you're a new viewer, welcome. We do these Facebook Lives every morning, and we like to know what's happening in your neck of the woods, especially on a day like today where our weather is so different depending on where you are. We'd like to know what's going on. And let us know if you have any questions about the forecast, too. I'd be happy to answer them. And then if you have any burning questions for Madison, she can answer them, too.
Yeah, open to questions.
Open to anything.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get into the weather quiz, and then we'll get into the forecast, and then we'll get into all your comments. How about that?
Sounds good.
All righty, so this morning, we're talking about what the highest point is in elevation in Leelanau County. So give it some thought. Do you think it's Sugarloaf Mountain, Gallagher Hill, or Sleeping Bear Dunes? You have to wait and see. All right, let's get into the forecast. We're seeing a lot of different things going on this morning. So one of those is more of a rain-snow mix. If you're closer to Mackinac City, if you're north of the bridge, visibility looks to be an issue across the streets. Not only that, wind is an issue too. We're seeing a sustained wind of 22 miles per hour on the bridge. I want to pull up the Mackinac Bridge Authority because there might be a warning on the bridge, but you can see that light mist kind of hitting the camera lens. And there is a mandatory wind escort. So yeah, we are seeing those wind gusts 35 to 49 miles per hour. So we're just asking high profile vehicles to have a wind escort and going slow. So if you are traveling along I-75, maybe heading north into the bridge, just know, take it slow this morning. We are seeing more of that rain snow mix in the eastern UP. You can start to see some of that ice, maybe freezing rain snow mix that's moving in. We talked about this all morning long. That's going to be the main issue, is some accumulating ice in the eastern UP. South of the bridge, we are seeing more of that rain with our warmer temperatures, but you could be seeing more of a rain snow mix closer to Sheboygan, maybe Bois Blanc Island, and then lighter rain moving through the northern lower. We did see some early fog, and we're seeing more widespread fog, so visibility will be an issue this morning, especially with how much moisture we have in the air, the warmer temperatures, and then also all that snowpack that's melting. That's causing a lot of fog. So looks like Mecosta County, Big Rapids area especially, seeing less than a mile in visibility, 2 in Mount Pleasant, 1.5 in Houghton Lake, 1.5 in Traverse City too. So we're seeing widespread fog. And we have that winter weather advisory to talk about in the eastern UP. This is for snow and ice possible today. So we're not looking at a lot of snow. We're not looking at a lot of ice, but it is going to cause some slick road conditions, especially through the early part of the afternoon. So some of which of these warnings will expire at 1 p.m. The other half will expire at 4 p.m. So I'm just saying through the afternoon is when we can expect these conditions. We are looking at a lot of melting snow because of our warm conditions, even yesterday with that rain. And so you can see where current snowfall on the ground. I didn't have time to show this, so I like to show this when I can on the show side of things. But in the Sioux, it looks like into Luce and Schoolcraft counties, still hanging on to some snowpack there, closer to maybe 20 inches on the ground, 24, closer to Sault Ste. Marie, Canada. As you head south of the bridge, though, where we're seeing those consistently warmer temperatures, Rogers City, you're hardly seeing any snow anymore. Through Alpena, hardly any. Traverse City, I know in my front yard this morning, not much. Looks like maybe 3 inches of snow. Some isolated areas could see a little bit more, but with all of our warmer temperatures, we're starting to see it rapidly retreating. Looks like closer to Kalkaska County, still hanging on to a few spots where you're seeing over 18 inches of snow. Kalkaska County is one of those spots this morning that had a few school closings due to some slick road conditions. So here's a look at our travel conditions over the next few days. Poor today. Tomorrow, caution because we are looking at a rain-snow mix transitioning into snow. So I do think our roads will be a bit slick tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we're looking at more widespread snow moving in. So we are expecting some poor road conditions. Here's a look at Stormcast. So we're going to see that rain-snow mix in the eastern UP. It's going to start to transition more into the cooler sector of our system. So it's going to transition to more snow. That's where we could see perhaps an inch at most, I think, of snow. Not much expected, but enough to accumulate on the ground, making slick road conditions. And then that pink color, freezing rain, even over in Drummond Island. Light rain through Mackinac City and south of the bridge. That carries into the first half of our day. Now by dinner hour, it looks like a lot of that will be out of here. So it looks like drier conditions for the evening if you're traveling anywhere tonight. Looks like south of the bridge should be no issue. And then we're going to see another round of rain snow mix moving in overnight. Could see more freezing drizzle, freezing rain in the eastern UP. And then early tomorrow morning, looks like we'll see a break when we're coming into work around this time. A lot of us will see a break from the rain. Early tomorrow morning, we'll start to see some rain moving in. Rain snow mix possible, especially in those higher elevation areas. And then it's going to start to transition more over to mostly snow by tomorrow afternoon, I think. So that'll transition to more snow. And then we're looking at snow into parts of Wednesday. Here's like our snowfall forecast from now until tomorrow early morning. About an inch in Sault Ste. Marie, maybe a trace through Chippewa, Mackinac counties, even Luce County, maybe a trace of snow, not much. Through tomorrow afternoon, maybe pick up an inch there in Petoskey, Moline Falls. Isolated amounts could see higher, but we're looking at a lot of that cooler air waiting until the later part of the day. So that's where we're going to start to see more snow piling up into Wednesday. This model only goes out till Wednesday early morning. Ice is also the other weather story, as if we don't have enough to talk about this morning. So Whitefish Point, Sault Ste. Marie, these are the spots that are expecting to see some of that ice. So that's where you could see some slicker road conditions even into the afternoon. So take it slow if you're going anywhere in the eastern UP today. Here's a look at our 4-zone forecast. Highs, 30s and 40s in the eastern UP. Snow, freezing drizzle, sleet will be possible, especially with a lot of those temperatures. Oh, I somehow clicked the next graphic into the tonight. So we'll cover the rest of the highs. Here we go. Rain shower south of the bridge. Warmer temperatures today. That's when we're expecting a lot of that snowpack to melt. So I know a lot of snowmobilers are happy about the previous snowfall, and unfortunately we're going to see a lot of that melting today into early tomorrow. Early day rain showers west of I-75. We'll deal with that for the first half of our day. 49 in Pentwater. So all that lake effect snow, we are expecting a lot of that to retreat today. Here's a look at our lows tonight. 20s and 30s. We could see the slick road conditions in the eastern UP with that late rain or snow mix. More snow expected in our cooler areas like Whitefish Point, Sault Ste. Marie. South of the bridge, rain to late snow showers possible. 30 in Grayling and Mayo. 34 in Traverse City, above freezing tonight. Rain to late snow showers possible, again, mainly north. And then we'll call it cloudy in our southern counties. Perhaps a late snow shower, but most of that will hold off till very early tomorrow morning. The extended forecast, we're looking at those early mixed showers today. Some ice, freezing drizzle, and then mainly PM snow in the eastern UP tomorrow. Mixed to snow showers south of the bridge. And look at those cooler temperatures. We're right back to closer to normal, maybe even below normal there on Tuesday or Thursday. It looks like it's a bit cooler those days, and maybe a few of those showers will linger into the weekend forecast. And here's a look at our shoes. So every morning we debut a new pair of Golden shoes from Golden Shoes in Traverse City, and this morning we have a fun pair of Sorel boots, and these ones are a fun pair. I have a pair just like this at home. These are perfect for the snow, the rain, basically anything. So there you go. Your turn to talk now, Madison.
All right.
I'm gonna take a drink of water.
We got about like 42 viewers this morning waking up with us.
Awesome.
We have Paul says good morning from Rogers City. Hi, everyone. Joel says good morning from the 3rd floor. Still trying to get a deer. It's 38 and drizzle.
Okay.
Paul says hi, Gib. So shout out back there.
Shout out to Gib. See, he's more famous than we are on Facebook Live.
I know. Steals
they just
the show
tolerate
from
me
us.
for the forecast.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
And then Gail says good morning. 39 and cloudy in Kingsley. Lots of snow melted over the weekend. Have a great week, Facebook friends. Nancy says good morning from East Jordan, where it's 38 degrees. Joel says, again, finally had snowmobiles at the pub on Saturday, then watched the snow melt. Yeah, the snow, unfortunately, is melting now.
Yeah, and I'm glad Trevor just did a story, Weather Trevor, on the snowmobile season where everybody was super happy because there was so much snow on the ground, especially we're talking Otsego, Kalkaska counties, and now a lot of that's going to melt. So I'm glad the snowmobilers got out. They keep a close eye on the forecast. So I'm glad they got out last weekend or even last week because more and more of it will melt. So.
Yeah. Alice says, hi, Madison, Heather, and Gib. It is 40 in Alpena. All the snow was gone.
Okay.
Mark says, good morning. Happy Monday from Fremont, Indiana. 50 degrees. Not looking forward to the Thursday temperatures.
Yes. It's going to feel frigid Thursday.
We get teased.
Get ready for it, Madison.
I know. We get teased by these nice weather days. And
more comfortable. I was like sweating coming into work. I wore my parka and I'm like, I don't even need this today.
I know we're cranking up the heat, turning it down. Can't figure it out.
Yeah. We're just dealing with this. We call it the roller coaster, and it's going to continue to be that. So.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Marshallette.
How are we this morning?
Good. How are you?
Rocking it.
Mark's in early this morning.
Yeah,
guys.
he's starting off early.
Yeah.
Susan Rick, he says, you ladies look so pretty with your curls. Happy Monday.
Thank you, Susan.
And then Paula says, good morning from Boyne Falls, 39 and very rainy. And then she says, yuck, dogs keep wanting to go outside and getting soaked.
Oh, yeah.
That's the unfortunate of the weather and taking the dogs out.
Yeah, the dog walking forecast, not good. Wet paws, dirty paws.
Yes.
Even trudging maybe through a little bit of some snow if you're in the eastern UP. Yeah, not fun. I don't envy the dog owners. My cat doesn't even want anything to do with the snow. We've tried to throw her out with the snow that's been on the balcony, and Stella's not having it. She'll come in and just like flick her paws and be like, no.
Yeah, my dog back home, usually like we have like an invisible fence, so we'll just like let her out, but we gotta, clean her paws off when she comes in, so.
I watched a dog, I was cat sitting a friend's cat the other week. It was Thanksgiving, we still had a lot of snow on the ground. And this golden retriever was just rolling in the snow.
That's
and
what they do.
I was audibly laughing outside my window, and the owner was just rolling her eyes.
Yeah, my dog, she's a golden retriever, and she like was born in like November.
Oh.
I think that's why, because she grew up in the snow.
Yeah.
And she literally, like little inch we got back home, like she was like, digging in it. I'm like, it's literally no snow.
Yeah, you're like, come up to Traverse City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then Joel says, hate to burst your bubble, but the highest point is Varney Hill. I've been there.
Okay. We'll see.
And then, I don't know how to say this lake. Susan Radke raining at...
Akiaklit.
Okay.
I believe, right?
Yes.
Yep.
With 37 degrees. Della says, good morning from East Bay Township. Susan Chappell says, good morning, everyone. 36 degrees. A heat wave. We had the best time and awesome seats at the Lions game. So unbelievable to be on the 50-yard line. 7 seats up. Wow, thanks to our daughter. Looking great, ladies. Have a great day, everyone. Our 4 feet of snow is disappearing fast. Got all of our outside lights out finally. And have a great day, everyone.
Okay.
I'm jealous of you going to the Lions game. That's awesome.
I know. She was asking for the forecast, and I'm so jealous.
Yeah. It was a good game to be at, for sure.
Yeah.
Susan Lash Sim says, morning from Kalkaska, 37 and drizzle. Sarah's tuning in. She said, morning, my lovely ladies.
Morning, Sarah. Are you supposed to be going to bed soon?
She's got some time.
Yeah, I know.
And then Gail is guessing Gallagher Hill.
Okay.
And then Paula's guessing Sleepy Bear Dunes.
Okay.
Chris is saying good morning from East Lansing, Michigan. It's 44 here. And then Susan Chapel says, beautiful ladies and sweet smiles makes our day. Thank you. Alice is guessing Gallagher Hill. And then Bethel says, hi morning. Hi ladies from Manistee.
Oh, hi, Bethel. Morning.
Morning. That's what we got so far.
Okay,
Caught up.
perfect. And I just did some light research on, I think it was Joel. He
Yeah.
said to burst my bubble, so we'll fact check you here, Joel. Not to burst your bubble, but. So what is the highest point? What do you think it is in Leelanau County? We're talking Leelanau.
I know. And I was guessing Sleeping Bear Dunes, but I didn't know where Gallagher Hill was. So that was my geographic fault there.
Yeah, so I was guessing when I first heard this, so Allie shared this with us last week. She was talking to me and she was like, what do you think? And I'm like, yeah, either Sleeping Bear Dune, Sugarloaf. I even said Cedar. And she's like, no. And it is actually Gallagher Hill. This is right at the Rove Estate Winery. So right behind there, that is a Leelanau County high point technically. And that is at 1,165 feet. Sleeping Bear Dunes, it's close to it, but not quite, 1,148 feet. Sugarloaf Mountain is only 1,060 feet. I looked at Varney Hill. This is the hill at Crystal Mountain, so that is Benzie County. We're talking Leelanau, Joel, and that is 1,122 feet. So technically, 1,122 is still below Gallagher Hill. Yes, Gib. Casson, yeah. It says Leelanau, but I'm looking here. So it depends on what you look at. But still, if we're talking elevation, Gallagher Hill wins at 1,065 there, 1,165. So it does say Leelanau, but Varney, it's on the border. So Joel, thank you for offering that information. However, Gallagher Hill still wins. So appreciate it. But, and this is through the Leelanau Conservancy. So I didn't come up with these facts at all. If you want to fact check Leelanau Conservancy, you can ask them. But this came from them and their research with Leelanau County, and they were talking about the history of Gallagher Hill at the Rove Estate Winery. So that's where that came from. And here's a look at weather quiz standings. So, Gib is on Google, I think.
He's doing the check too.
Yeah. There we go. So Madison and Facebook viewers, you're tied this week. That's okay though. This is only day one. And Diane chimed in early this morning. And then director Gib, producer Sarah, they're 1 for 1. Sarah said she remembered it because she was at the winery not long ago and she knew that.
She did not tell me that. We went there together, actually.
Yeah, you guys, yeah, it was a girls' trip, girl fun. All right, well, tomorrow, as we mentioned, regularly scheduled business. We're going to be live 4:30 to 7. Brendan will be anchoring. And Madison, you tell the people, where are you going to be live?
I'll be back in the field. We'll be in Grand Traverse County, Traverse City, talking to the Traverse City Fire Department, and they're going to tell us about their Christmas program that they have for families in need in Grand Traverse County.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Anything else, Madison? Any other thoughts?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We'll have a good Monday. I know it's going to be dreary, but try to enjoy it. And we'll be back here tomorrow morning. We'll see you then.
Bye.